Coming up, we have your July 2023 Las Vegas high-rise market update.
Hey everyone, I'm Kristen.
And I'm Christina.
And we are the Thomas Group with Real Broker, your local Las Vegas and Henderson Realtors.
And today we're going to talk about the July 2023 high-rise market update. And if you're interested in high-rises, I am your high-rise expert. I'd be more than happy to schedule a free consultation with you to discuss all things high-rise. Now let's get into the details.
And stick around to the end, by the way, if you are interested in the Fontainebleau, because we have an update for you.
Yes. So let's jump right in with the median sales price. So the median sales price last month was $348,000, which is down 2.8% from this time last month and down 18% from this time last year.
Yeah, I mean, since we've been tracking, it's pretty low, the median sales price. Mm-hmm. Have you been feeling like the high-rise market has been slowing down a little bit?
It's definitely slowing down a bit now, yep. I think maybe it's those really hot months.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Honestly, it's so hot outside right now, and especially to be in high rises because you're out there on the strip, right? So it's just busy and it's miserable to be just hanging out outside. So it's slowed down a little bit because of that, I think.
Yeah.
We have average sales price, which is $545,000, which is up 5.5% from this time last month and down 4.4% from this time last year.
Wow, I mean, so the average price is only down 4%. I mean, that's nothing because it's such a small number of prices of high-rises that are sold, that it really fluctuates a lot month to month. So, I mean, I think that just is going to show that overall the market, is still there, but there's maybe more of those lower priced ones being sold, and that's why the median's down. Right,
yeah. And exactly like you said, just one unit can change so much, can fluctuate that medium price point. So yeah.
And speaking of, what was the highest price sale this month?
So we've got one Queens Ridge, which sold for $3.087 million, and this was a really cool unit. So there's actually only 10 units at Queens Ridge that are on what's called the garden level. So they have these amazing, tons of outdoor space. It's like a full courtyard area that's included in the unit. And there's 5 units, and this was the one that sold, was one of the 5 that has actually a casita on the property, which is really interesting to have for a high-rise, right? That you never see that. So.
It's like the perfect mix of having all the benefits of a high-rise, which are all the amenities and the extra security and all that, but you also get that Summerlin lifestyle as well. So that's a neat unit.
Yeah, definitely. All right, so let's go to closed. We had 86 closed last month, which is down 8.5% from this time last month and down 1.1% from this time last year.
So about the same as last year, but things are, like we said, are slowing down a little bit. What are the pending sales like?
Pending, we have 69, which is down 19.8% from this time last month and down 28.1% from this time last year.
Interesting. Okay, so we expect next month that closings will be down again a little bit.
Exactly. Yep. We've got 110 new listings, which is up 0.9% from this time last month and down 28.6% from this time last year. And then inventory, we have 299, which is down 2.9% from this time last month and down 29.6% from this time last year.
Great. Yeah, so inventory is still shrinking a little bit. But what is our months of inventory looking like?
So months of inventory, we have 5.7, which is up 42.5% from this time last month and up 16.3% from this time last year.
Okay, so months of inventory is going up just because the demand is down.
Right.
And months of inventory, if you're not familiar, that's how long it would take if there were no new active listings and the current demand remained the same, how long it would take to sell all of the current active listings.
Perfect. And then average days on market are 63, which is up 96.9% from this time last month, and 65.8% from this time last year.
Wow, interesting. Wow. Yeah. That's pretty significant.
That's
so things are taking a month longer to sell this month than the previous month. Yeah. So it'll be stay tuned to see what happens.
Yeah.
Hopefully things pick up again when it cools down.
Hopefully, yes. We're almost there. All right, so I mentioned that I would tell you a little bit about the Fontainebleau. I've had several people reach out to me asking if the units at Fontainebleau, which is due to be complete by the end of this year, if they're going to be for sale, because there's a Fontainebleau in Miami, and those units are for individual owners. But unfortunately, not right now. Those units are only hotel units for the time being. So, but it is going to be a really beautiful hotel, and it's right across the street from the Sky, which is a really beautiful high-rise. So if you purchase there, you can just walk across the street and you can
that's such
enjoy
a good point.
all of those amenities. So.
That whole North End is really revitalizing, and that's great because there's so many good towers down there.
Really, yeah, it really is. I'm really glad that they're building up over there because, like you said, there's so many great towers, and before it was like Circus was the only thing down there, you know? So, but it's definitely built up a lot, so.
Yeah, and if people are wondering why there aren't any new high-rises being built currently, it's just, it's not cost effective to do them as a high-rise where you're selling the units versus making it a hotel, like Fontainebleau.
Yeah.
Like Fontainebleau was originally going to have individual condo units in it, but then those owners went bankrupt, I think, right? And now the plans have changed over. But anyway, I'm glad it's finally getting finished.
Yes.
And like you said, it's
to
definitely
see
a boon for everyone that lives down at the end of the strip.
Definitely, for sure. All right, well, thanks so much for watching. And as I mentioned, if you're interested in a high-rise, make sure you reach out to me. All of our contact information is at our website, and my extension is 4 for Christina.
All right, with that, we will see you in the next video.
All right, bye.